I mean, let's be honest, Annie. I mean, these 4 people in this match today, I mean, every single one of them is a legend in their own right.
They are indeed. They are indeed.
I mean, Kaylee Ray's obviously done loads for obviously WWE. Nixon, Newell is Tegan Knox, obviously, for we know. Kasey Owens, I mean, I know you obviously know Kasey a lot.
Yep, she's up in Scotland a lot. She's multi-time. Well, she's always like. It's weird. That was it. Obviously, she's Irish, but she's always in the UK and always up in Scotland. So
yeah, and I actually thought she was actually Scottish, and then you told me she's Irish. I'm like, oh shit, sorry, Kasey.
How dare you? Was it say that poor girl Scottish? The shame of it all. The shame of being accused of being Scottish.
Kasey, I do apologise if you're watching this, by the way. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously from Southside Wrestling. This was uploaded 8 years ago, Annie. So we've got. I don't know what to expect. This, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was it called? It's what was it? You know, I'm sure. I'm not too sure if I've seen this one, but I'm sure it'll be great, and obviously with other people that are there as well. You know, so she's definitely one of the best heels, and Kasey's basically one of the best heels in the UK. You know, why she hasn't been picked up, I do not know. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe she doesn't want to. You know, what was it called? Some people are just happy being what they are. But definitely the UK scene is just. We've talked about it before. The UK women's scene is just top notch. You know.
100%.
What was it called? And I think was it. I'm trying to remember. Was it? I'm trying to remember if it's been. No, she was she was on a BCW show last year. I'm sure. So she was. She fought Angel Hayes, which was an absolute banger of a match.
I remember you saying to us because she was there, weren't you? And you said this match is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, you know, and then obviously there was one with what was it at Christmas where it was Angel Hayes and Logan Smith versus Shane Monet and what was it Kasey, and that was really funny, you know, because what was it? Well, you know about the wrestlers as well, you know. So obviously, what was it? It must have been hard for sort of to play that character straight at a family show, you know.
yeah, exactly, and stuff like that. So, shall we get into this match then, Annie?
Definitely.
Let's do this. Southside Wrestling. I don't even know where this is based, actually. Jesus, look how young Kasey looks there.
I know.
Kaylee Ray. So I imagine she was still obviously in the UK scene with this then.
Yeah. I think around about this time was when what was it? They started doing the NXT. They were talking about NXT UK, but I don't think it quite kicked off yet. Because obviously we had Kaylee Ray. There was a whole load of them. Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
What was it called? We had Viper. She was like there. Obviously, you've got Tegan Knox. What was it called? So that, yeah, you know, I mean, we know where some of these have went. You know, so definitely.
Is that a bat?
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously, every time you've seen Kasey, is she always been in a heel? Because I always think, like I said, that just suits her down to a T.
Yeah, she's always been the heel. I mean, her entrance is awesome. You know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, what was it? Of course, when I go to the BCW shows, that's more of a family show. There's lots of kids there, so it's a bit. What was it? But yeah, she always plays the heel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with your entrance there. I mean, she goes obviously to wrestling in Newcastle, which is where I go. And you're absolutely spot on. That entrance is really awesome.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. It's me, kick against me. Jesus Christ, that does not look like Windsor at all.
No. I think
I don't think this is the same Windsor way of thinking of, is it?
no, I think it is.
She's
I think
absolutely. She's changed completely. Then
I think
what's Tegan Knox doing these days? 'Cause I've not heard of anything.
well, she was released. She's online. She's obviously. I think she was doing various other ones, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. What was it called? I think.
Is she doing like House of Glory and stuff like that? Because I know obviously now that's what. Go on, what's Gigi Dolan's thingy name now?
Oh, I can't remember. What was it? I think she was. I mean, I think she's only had a handful of matches this year.
Yeah.
That I know of, because unfortunately she seems to pick up a lot of injuries.
Is she like similar to like Cora Jade?
Yeah. I mean, she said that blown out both her knees.
Oh Jesus.
Yes. So I don't know if you mind that she's either got a serious injury and then she came back and then did the other one.
Yeah.
And then she said the other injuries amongst that. I think the WWE tried. You know, I mean, she was signed round about this time in 2017, 2018. You know,
Yeah.
what was it called? And then yeah, we know what happened. So it's definitely. There is not inside what was it wrestling, but there is research at the moment into why females are suffering more. What was it, ACL injuries in sports? What was it?
Do we actually know why that is?
Well, we don't know yet. The assumption is essentially the athleticism of it all. You know, the frame and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what was it? Obviously, there's differences between men and women in terms of muscle and things.
Yeah.
And that was it. It seems to be a lot more common in women than it is in men. But yeah, there's. It was actually a few months back, but basically what was it? Women's football had put a lot of have put a lot of money into it to try and figure out why, because there's stuff like all women's sports suffers what was it major what was it ACL sort of knee injuries, and what was it called, and they reckon it could be something around that, you know. So hopefully they can get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Oh, geez, that felt that.
Yep.
Windsor in, drops the knee to clothesline, shot, forearm to Kasey Owens in clothesline.
It's really weird when a fatal four-way happens, you know what I mean? Because it's like you never know where to look, especially when you're actually there as a fan as well.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Kasey Owens, Alex Windsor, ringside here trying to come up with some kind of battle plan. It seems Nixon Newell is vastly outnumbered there.
3-on-1. Interesting.
And crowd deferring behind Nixon here tonight. Oh, and Alex Windsor by herself. Oh, bats up into Nixon. Not where she wants to be. Oh, face first. Catches Kasey Owens. Owens a sunset flip.
Oh. God, this is a bit chaotic, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Just trying to scramble for any people they can remember. First spin, first submission, new number one contender.
Jeez.
I don't think we can put over how important it is to win this match. Being the number one contender. How big would it mean to be the
Basically just Glasgow on a Saturday night.
if you can go and win that huge tournament that's going to happen?
Hey, whoa.
Sent to the outside. It really is one of those things, Flynn, you know. The odds are stacked against
Have you noticed though? Do you know when the crowd's really that close? Obviously, you can't do like the diving things. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I say that and nearly happened.
would it be to say you were the first
Oh, I've seen it happen.
the Southside tournament?
But
On the,
yeah.
Absolutely. On the other side of that, with regards to this matchup, though, if you don't win this, you may have that second chance to go into that tournament to then claim that championship.
Who was it? Yeah, it was a couple of BCW shows. What was it called? Kruger was there and he did a spot with it. The kid was just giving him a mouthful, so he just picked him up and threw him at the wrestler.
Is that supposed to be a family show as well?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a set-up spot or what, but it was pretty funny. You know, the kid was just there and he just picked him up and just flung him at the...
We had it when we went to Newcastle where the wrestlers were fighting on the outside and there were a kid on his chair and I can't remember exactly what happened, but the kid nearly got knocked out. I mean, luckily he didn't get hurt or anything like that because it was just weird. Do you know what I mean? The whole situation.
Yeah.
But no, hey, oh, get out.
But
That actually felt like it hurt.
yeah.
When did this become no count out?
It's cool to watch this on camera, but see, to be honest, see when you're at a local show like this, what was it? Stuff like this, half the crowd miss it.
Yeah, this is one thing that we had it when I went to another show where there was a spot like at the other end, but because everyone crowded, you couldn't actually see it, so I had to watch it back.
Yeah.
Have you actually had that yourself?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it when you're. Sorry if you're watching on the television, but yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
I mean, I can't remember who it was, but I have seen years ago. What was it?
Hey,
I think it was Jack. Yeah.
No,
I think it was.
Sorry, I'm just a bit mesmerised with this bit here. What is she doing?
It's probably quite slippy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the two wrestlers, but it was a show in Glasgow. It was, and the two wrestlers wrestled up to the bar, and then they stood there and they ordered a pint each. What you having, mate?
I'd have done the same, mate. To be honest.
Sorry.
I'd have done the same. She's gonna try again. She slipped up first time.
Yeah. She slipped again.
Yeah. And the thing is, them tables are not exactly fucking soft.
No.
Uh-oh. This is just absolute bonkers. Oh. I'll tell you one thing, there was some fucking super kicks. See what I did there? What's that? They're not exactly like a short distance front ring, are they?
No.
From Nixon. Windsor to the midsection. Alex Windsor blows all over. Kasey Owens, just Nixon and Kaylee Ray still brawling into the crowd. Just viciousness from Alex Windsor.
I'm trying to think what this venue looks like. Is it like a warehouse type thing, or is it like a club, or?
I think it looks like a club.
Yeah.
Nixon's taking Kaylee Ray back into the ring. Huge European uppercut on Alex Windsor. As you said for me, this match can only be won in the ring. And Nixon sees her at the advantage. That's her and Kaylee Ray everyone's in the ring. Needs to face over Kasey Owens. Oh, Kaylee Ray's up top.
Yeah, what's going on for you?
Kaylee Ray and Nixon battling on the top rope. Owens in the ring now. Alex Windsor finally back in. All four women finally in the ring. Over.
Jesus.
I don't know who got the better of that. All four ladies down again. From where I'm standing, looks like nobody won out of that.
Very physical here. I'll give you this.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Two pins. What would happen?
I don't actually know what would happen. I've never seen that.
Good point.
Windsor now. Forearms exchanged.
Ping pong.
Windsor sent into the corner. Kaylee Ray lying down. Owens in. Knees. Runs up the ropes. Comes back in. Oh,
Ooh, Jesus, Kasey.
see that knee pad pulled down slightly as well. That knee right into the jaw of Alex Windsor. Kaylee Ray now ducks underneath the clothesline, grabs the waist, pulls her back. What a shot. Kaylee Ray just seems on fire tonight. A point to prove now she's on her own. No longer in the righteous army. Nixon in. Forearm. More forearms from Nixon. Spinning back kick. Runs up the ropes. Kick to the side of the face. Grabs the neck. Goes for a neck breaker. But Kaylee Ray trying to fight out. Hooks her up. Puts her down. Face first.
That is a brutal finisher.
Catches.
Yep.
Kaylee Ray can she slow her down? Yes, she does. But Owens is there. Runs off. Oh, there's another knee to the jaw. Oh, looking for the Welsh destroyer. Nixon up and over.
Canadian.
Head first.
It's one of my favourite moves, that, to be honest.
The Canadian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Welsh destroyer. Not enough.
Canadian Destroyer, Welsh Destroyer, whatever you want to call it.
I call it a flippy doodah.
Ooh.
Did you hear the scream from the gals? Alex Windsor kicks out. Front face off, fisherman suplex, hook the leg. Can she get her over? Go for the comment now. Oh, Alex Windsor, got her up. Down. Hooks the leg in the middle of the ring. Game over.
Jesus.
New number one.
That came out of nowhere.
Boo.
A new number one contender for the Queen of Southside Championship, Alex Windsor.
That was fucking brutal.
It was indeed. It was indeed.
What do you think, Amy?
Good fun. Good little slobber knocker, as JR would say.
Yeah, that was risky on the bar thing there because she slipped the first time and then she tried it the second time again.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to leave the spot and move on.
Yeah, but I tell you what, though, all credit to all four ladies because they absolutely beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Definitely.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm trying to think where it actually is. Trying to get some context on it. I'd have to research it. I ain't obviously got time to, but yeah, I mean, four great, obviously female talent. I mean, obviously we know. I think we know all four of them. I mean, they've all got their own career path. And
It was based in Cambridge, and unfortunately it looks like it's inactive. So it looks like they're no longer putting on shows. That's a shame.
That is a shame because NWL was really good.
Yep.
Do you actually know what year it was?
2017.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
they were active between 2010 and 2019.
Yeah.
And they're based in Cambridgeshire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That is a shame. Do you know what I mean? I really enjoyed that and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I mean, incredible match. Not really much you can say to that, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's a show for future as well. We can do some sort of inactive wrestling.
Well, there's a few, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely see. As always, guys, you know what I mean? You want to watch, send us a match, send it obviously to the Instagram. We'll watch it, we'll react to it, we'll obviously give like, thoughts and stuff like that. But anyway, one thing I was thinking there, I mean, Kasey Owens, I want to put obviously the spotlight on her in particular because it's like she's absolutely an incredible talent. And look at her now, do you know what I mean? How much experience she's got. Do you know what I mean? The Iron Girders thing. And we spoke about it before we came on to record this, you know what I mean? Her in ring.
Yep, can't absolutely beat it. It's one of the top notch. Top notch. You can't, you know, but was it? I've said it before. The British women's scene is just phenomenal, and the Irish. Let's not forget the Irish.
Absolutely.
Technically, I suppose. Well, it depends how. It depends how sort of. How do you put it? How you sort of want to look at it, you know. But was it in terms of what was it of it, you know? But yeah, the scene over here is amazing.
Yeah, maybe we should actually do an episode on that. Do you know, the actual scene as a whole?
Yep.
That'd be interesting, stuff like that. So, but yeah, obviously wrap this one up, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.